Okay, so welcome again, if anybody is watching, to another one of my streams. Probably be an hour and two of me talking to myself, but never mind. Hopefully, if anyone does pick these up, it will provide some useful guidance in the way that I operate the Zebo Explain 737 mod. So tonight we are going from Cork to Gatwick. There's a VASTIM event on for the west of Ireland. There's also a controller exam for London South and for Gatwick Director, so what better use than to give them some traffic to play with and to give us somebody to talk to as well. So here the aeroplane is at stand 8 at Cork. You could see earlier there's another Ryanair 737 on stand 6. Their flight plan's interesting. That's Ryanair 34 Golf. Their estimated time of departure is 20 to 10 UTC, which I don't believe second. It doesn't say. Interesting, it says they've been on for 56 minutes. That seems like quite a long time to be setting up. Anyway, our scheduled time of departure, a pretend schedule, one that I've just made up to get us into Gatwick and London at the right time to hopefully get coverage at both ends, which we should do easily, even if we end up with a bit of holding. That is a scheduled departure of 18:30. 15 minutes for taxi, although we will probably be slightly earlier than that. So scheduled airborne time of 18:45 and a flight time of 1 hour, 1 minute route, and then about 8 minutes for taxi, giving us an hour and 25 in real life schedule, with our scheduled time matching that too, and a block time 1 minute shorter. So we will see how we get on. Of course, today is Ryanair 221 Yankee. Said we are at stand 8, and I've already powered up the aeroplane, and I've already loaded up 8.2 tons of fuel. I've added an additional 2 tons, which is 50 minutes, in case it gets busy and we end up with any holds. And it'll be really interesting to see when the new VASTIM codec comes out, whether or not those voice delays end up increasing capacity, because it is quite poor online. Hardware wise, Warthog HOTAS, some Thrustmaster TPR, rudder pedals. I've got an iPad mini with Navigraph charts. Got a pretty old iPad running WebFMC, though I will try and look down at it. It is useful to have an extra screen running the FMC whilst flying. And I've got another tablet running QSIM Planner for the takeoff and landing performance. So I am, as we speak, none of these are connected, so it's not possible to see these on the stream. As we speak, I am popping in the departure airport, downloading the Met QSIM Planner. I'm going to put an estimated 64.4 tons from the OFP. Into our estimated takeoff weight. Let's see, is there any ATIS? Yes, there is, 120.92 in real life. The ATIS frequency is 120925. So that is actually correct, which is good to see. 120925. So let's have a listen.
And go at time 1730. Expect ILS approach. Runway 16. Then use transition level 60. Wind 170 degrees 6 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Clouds altitude 1,800 feet, temperature 122.10, QNH 1015, no 6, advise on initial contact you have information go. This is
Good, that seems a lot better than the weather here today. That actually stops me from going real world flying due to some pretty gusty winds. Cloud was not particularly bad, but it wasn't spectacularly high either, which would have made interesting transits going anywhere. So sadly that was scrubbed, so this will have to do. So, runway 16, so it's a really short taxi. We don't have to backtrack with a runway heading of 164 degrees. And almost 7,000 feet of runway available, so let's get into setting up the FMC. First thing we'll check is the nav data current. It's AIRAC 1910, which is 12th of September to the 9th of October, and it's the 6th, so AIRAC is next Thursday, so that nav data is current. I've already aligned the IRSs while the aeroplane was sat on the ground waiting, so we'll clear that message. We are at Echo Deer Charlie Kilo and 8. Left IRS, sorry, to GPS or the left FMC. Good. So we're going to Gatwick EGKK, Echo Golf Kilo Kilo, Air 221. Key. Company route. SimBrief has exported this, and then I download it to the folder and it picks it up, which for long legs saves a significant amount of typing. But we will check it with the flight plan, so get rid of that for the moment. Spectacularly messed up my page order, that's going to be irritating. 7, 10. Page 2, page 3, right at the back, that's irritating. Should have checked that before I stapled them together. So, we are expecting GOTM 1 Sierra departure, but we'll see what we get given. And then direct to vRYR, which is the FIR boundary. Upper Lima 607 to Numpo, Upper Papa 2 to Bedek, and then I'm expecting a Willow 2 hotel into Gatwick on runway 26, so that route is correct. Activate, execute. So, of course this can do it for us. We have a current gross weight, let's see, 64.7, which correlates with we expect to be burning 300 kilos before taxi. Not sure if that's going to happen in this case, but we'll see how we go, so I will plan for 64. 700, just to be sure. Runway 16. Calculating the take and assumed temperature derate with a 22 metre runway remaining of 46 degrees. Don't think we need to cut it, but that's particularly fine. So 35 gives us 283 meters remaining. 30 gives us 3, so we'll go 30 today. Find the page to pop that on. So fuel today, we are expecting trip and taxi of 2.6 tons. Reserves here with an alternate of Manchester of 2988, so we'll call it 3.1 to give us sufficient buffer. Cost index always of 6, and probably because of the wind we have a cruise today of flight level 330. The top climb wind is 3-4, so 116 knots. Stocking, so we'll probably get about half that. It's about 30 degrees off. That's a deviation at the top of climb of +8. Execute that. So from the ATIS, the outside air temperature was 12 degrees, and the simmer's picked it up. We said we're going to go for an assumed temperature of 0 degrees. Off will be a flat 5 departure. Let's pop the wind in, which is negligible, 1706. Not going to make too much of a difference. Now we can use NADAP 1 or NADAP 2 departure, so we will go to a throttle reduction at 800 and an acceleration height 15. Gets us accelerating quicker and is actually more efficient. So heat of 147. Pop the flight directors on. We have finished fueling, so let's get the overhead panel scan done. Pumps on. There's a little bit of fuel in the centre tanks, but we're not going to touch that until after takeoff because there is so little. Test the window. Get that on. Hydraulic pumps on. Lights on. Logo go on. 330. It's 200 feet. Get quick. All the packs on. Get the airplane warmed up in a minute. Virtual passengers. So, we are starting the flight leg. Just check that the ATIS hasn't changed before we can call.
1015, no 6.
So we should still be using runway 16. We'll see what departure we get given. So, let's give them a call, get our departure clearance nice and early, and we'll think about getting the tug attached and the APU started. We can take a slightly late departure. We want to be away before 1 minutes. So, just making sure there's no delivery or ground on, and there doesn't appear to be. Tower, very good evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee 738, stand 8, information Golf QNH 1015, request departure clearance to Gatwick.
Ryanair 221 Yankee Cork Tower, good evening, you are cleared to Gatwick, OTM 1 Sierra departure, runway 16, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 6657, Frequency after departure, Cork approach 119er, decimal 9er.
It's Gatwick via the GOTM 1 Sierra departure, runway 16, initial climb altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 6657, departure frequency 119er, decimal 9er, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, read back correct, advise ready for push and start.
Wilco, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Sharmark 873, ready for departure.
6.
Sharmark 8732, new QNH 1016. QNH 10.
Good, so GOTM 1 Sierra, let's pop that in the FMC.
Sharmark 8732, surface wind check 19er 0 degrees 6 knots, runway 16, clear takeoff, good day. Thank you, bye.
Goodness, there's a lot of charts here, so GOTM 1 Sierra, there it is. Let's add that chart. It's pretty simple off the Cork VOR.
Golfing India type CBM 900, information Golf 1016,
All I will do is put the
drive on
ILS on standby, that's 119 and decimal 9er anyway.
Golf Oscar, searching Golf Lima India, just to confirm your CIS target.
502 is the
Golfing India standby,
It's
Golf
the aerodrome.
Negative, we haven't received your
Altitude, there we go, so
flight
1,000 feet from the
refile it.
flight traction.
Lima India, please.
163 we have. We'll put 1.6 on nav 1, which we can switch should we need to. So we're going to put it, so give us what we've got in here, so 0.62. So our initial departure heading 164 degrees. Our runway heading 164 and our clear
Golfing India
altitude
advanced flight plan.
is 5,000 feet. Good, so we are set up and ready for departure. Just get down here and check out the legs, make sure we've got them correct. So above 2,500 feet we can turn left. And we have a restriction of not above 5,000, which we've captured. There are no other restrictions on the SID, it's just a left turn direct.
Last station calling Cork Terrace, say again, you love.
Golfing India, we've found our flight plan.
Golf Lima India, Roger, we have
Wait,
received your flight plan and advising ready to copy your
Check some of this, we're at
clearance.
330, so
We're ready in
310,
India.
200.
Golf Lima
100.
India, Roger, after departure will be runway heading, an initial climb 3,000 feet, squawk 6650, frequency after departure will be Cork approach 119er, decimal 9er.
2.
On departure runway
Position
heading up 2,000 feet,
6650.
course 6650, and after departure 119.9 for Golfing India.
Golf Lima India, read that
Minus 3
correct,
on
you are on
arrival.
a self-positioning stand, so startup is approved, QNH 1016, advise ready for taxi.
So
Okay,
it's
then.
going to be an ISO deviation of about +3. Expecting 1012 when we get there. Update that. And let's get our forecast winds while we think about it. Let's get the APU on. So I've just got to find the winds. Here they are. I have a sequence thing. I might tear the staple out and restaple it. So 310. Oh, 330. 26. Gonna assume RS26 left. And we're gonna assume below as well. And I'm gonna put below 3 Bravo in as a pretty common arrival. Just check it all when we get there. So, let's get the pretend packs seated.
India ready, taxi.
Golf clean in the Air taxi via the apron, holding point Alpha, runway 16, QNH 1016.
What's an indication for you to actually make sure that your seatbelt is securely fastened?
Taxi runway 16 via the apron and Alpha 1016. Can I go from here, India?
So, we are going to expect pushback, something like this.
Round to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
So, let's get rid of all the ground handling kit. It goes, what a great add-on. Let's get the tug on the way.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Good, we are self-sufficient. Get the steps up. And the door's shut. Oh, that's somebody joining me on my stand, isn't it? Yet, because they haven't checked. Should we give them a ping? Oh, they've gone. That's very kind. I wonder where they will appear. Perhaps that was them.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
Good, so we've got the tug connecting up.
Golf clean in the surface wind check 190 degrees, 6 knots, runway 16, clear takeoff.
13 takeoff, Golf India.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Good, so we're ready to go. We actually have slightly less on board than we should have, but never mind. We're about 40 kilos light, but we will save that in the taxi. For the push, we have on board 0. Or whether it hasn't updated, so I'm going to change QNH. It's not going to make much difference anyway. Right now, 221 Yankee stand 8, request push and start.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, push and start approved, face north, QNH 1016.
Push and start approved, face north, QNH 1016, Ryanair 221 Yankee. Good, that is us ready. So, all we have to do is release the parking brake.
starting pushback, and you may start engines.
It's cheeky of me.
Golf Lima India contact Cork approach
Managed to rush the flow.
119er.
Forget to get the back seated.
119.9, Golf Team India, bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome on board this flight. To ensure a quick and on-time departure, we kindly ask you to move along the cabin aisle as quickly as possible. And once you found your seat, please step into your seating area to let the other passengers through. You can store your hand luggage either under the seat in front of you or in the overhead compartments provided. Please keep emergency exits clear at all times. And we'd like to remind you smoking or
Rushed.
drinking or non-alcoholic.
It's cheeky of me, never mind. Nobody's really going to die. Waiting for about 23-24% N2 on engine 2 before we set fuel to idle. There's the increase in fuel flow. Oil pressure's rising. GT's rising. Start to cut out. There's the engine looking stable, 2, 4, 6. I'm not going to start engine 1 just yet. Wait until we're stopped.
Cork Tower, Ryan 34 Golf, radio check.
It's been sent over a while.
Ryanair 34 Golf, Cork Tower, good evening. Confirm you're looking for your departure plans. AFM, yes, stand number 6, information, hotel, request clearance to Gatwick is start, please. Ryanair 34 Golf. Ryanair 34 Golf, you are cleared to Gatwick, LTIG 1 Sierra departure, runway 16. Initial climb is 5,000 feet, squawk 6652, frequency after departure at Cork approach 119er, decimal 9er. Copy, so clear to Gatwick, LTIG 1 Sierra departure, runway 16.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
119 decimal 9 for the departure frequency.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Ryanair 34 Golf, read back correct, advise ready for push and start.
Start engine 1.
And we'll call Ryanair 34 Golf.
Get the tug disconnected. Fuel to idle. GT rises, fuel flow rising. 2 rises, pressure is rising.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Gens on. Views off. Start switches. Continue. Repeats on. TI stop required. Lead off. Max. Tow. ISO. Tow. There's the pin. 5.
Now Ryanair 34 Golf, stand number 6, ready for pushback. Ryanair 34 Golf, push and start approved, face north, QNH 1016. Push approved, face north and 1016 on the QNH, Ryanair 34 Golf.
So, just getting. Okay, just getting my flight stick in. Right to position. Good. So before taxi checklist, generators both on, APU off, start switches are continuous, probe heat is on, anti-ice 12 degrees not required, air conditioning, cruise altitude is set, packs on, correction, engine bleeds, sorry, packs auto, bleeds both on, and the isolation valve is set to auto as well, flap 5, green light, stab trim set for takeoff, flight controls checked, recalls checked before taxi checklist complete. Ryanair 221 Yankee, request taxi.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, taxi holding point Alpha, runway 16.
Taxi holding point Alpha for runway 16, Ryanair 221 Yankee. Good, taxi clearance received. Lights on, clear left, clear right, and it is a very short taxi. So, brakes off, takeoff config checked, just essentially going up to the top of the pan here, so let's get the weather radar on, terrain radar, get the cabin secure.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Okay, what am I missing here?
Cork Tower, good evening, stub off 89 Fox ILS, walk 6.
There we go, we can see him, he sounds very Dutch.
Tower at 89 Fox Dublin target evening, continue approaching number 1, wind check 190 degrees 6 knots.
Continue, 89 Fox.
So, auto throttle armed, oh no, for takeoff. Departure brief, it's runway heading 164 degrees on the Cork VOR till 2.5. Left turn direct, got 10. We will expect to hold for this traffic.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, will you be ready on region?
A firm ready immediate, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Over at 89 Foxtrot, indicated airspeed, please.
Indicated 200 knots, 89 Fox.
Ruiz quick.
Over at 89 Foxtrot, to reduce minimum clean speed, please.
Minimum clean, 89 Fox.
Over at 89 Fox, clear to land runway 16, wind 190 degrees 6 knots.
16 clear land, 89 Fox.
Lovely brake effect there. Shuddering to a halt. So we will probably just miss our scheduled departure time. But we're going to position and hold as well. So there's the parking brake off. I'm just going to hold the aeroplane on the brakes.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, line up runway 16.
Line up 16, Ryanair 221 Yankee. Lights. Transponders on.
Over 89 Foxtrot, backtrack, vacate right onto runway 07.
Backtrack.
Approaching 16.
A little bit crowded here at Cork.
And Ryanair speed 4 Golf for the over 89 Fox. Over 89 Fox, best speed please.
High speed, 89 Fox.
Ryanair 34 Golf, taxi holding point Alpha, runway 16. Holding point Alpha, runway 16, Ryanair 34 Golf.
On runway 16.
Golf Lima India with you, visual approach runway 16.
Golf Lima, India, Cork Tower, continue approach. Number 1, traffic to depart, wind check 190 degrees 6 knots.
Continue approach, Golf Lima India.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, surface wind check 190 degrees 6 knots, clear takeoff, runway 16, good day.
Clear takeoff runway 16, thanks for
On
service. Have a great
runway
evening, Ryanair 221
16.
Foxtrot.
On runway
Approaching,
16.
So engines, get that one stable.
Over 89 Foxtrot, next left onto Bravo, standard choice.
Bravo, stand up choice, 89 Fox.
So that's 48, 3 minutes late.
And 89 Fox, thanks for the high speed.
No worries, sir.
89 is the other place.
Golf Lima India, confirm this is a touch and go or will be a stop landing.
Golf Lima India, touch and go.
V1, rotate.
Golf Lima India, up.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
$400.
Golf Lima India, clear touch and go, runway 16, wind 190 6 knots.
16 clear, touch and go, Golf Lima India.
1,000.
There's the throttle reduction.
Evening Cork, 105, you stand 20. Mission Hotel on board aircraft type 700, requesting divergence to Harry.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, contact Cork, approach 119.9, good day.
Approach 119.9, thanks for the service, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Last station calling Cork, Thursday again, your call sign please.
Long tail 5.
Into cloud, temperature's good. Flap up. Cork approach, good evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee, passing altitude 3000, climbing altitude of 5000, Gotham 1 Sierra.
Ryanair 221 Yankee Cork, that all checked, identified on departure, left turn, direct to Gotham, climb flight level 90, speed of 0.
Left turn direct Gotham, climb flight level 90, and free speed, Ryanair 221 Yankee, thanks. So, we are doing the turn anyway, so I'm not going to intervene there after departure checks. To brake RTO.
Everyone, 180 when you
Flap up, no lights, brakes off. Engine start switches to off, in this case auto, and release the crew. So let's go to speed restriction. Delete, execute, you can't see that, and VNAV 275.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, continue with Shannon 124.7.
Shannon 124.7, thanks for the very brief service. Have a great evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Hello.
So we didn't speak to him very well.
Runner 2 years old and 2 years from Stockholm.
What's the one? What's it? Victor Golf Alpha 087 on conversion speed 270.
1,000 to go.
Shannon Control, good evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee, passing altitude 8,400, climbing level 90, got in 1 Sierra.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, Shannon leads in identified, clear direct Everett, climb flight level 250.
Direct Everett, climb flight level 250, Ryanair 221 Yankee, thanks. Okay, good, still in VNAV, we missed the outhold there, did level off a little bit. And we can go legs, direct, Everett, execute. Stop shortcut, that might help. So let's cross that off the flight there. Wing anti-ice now because I don't trust it. Lights off. Max released.
Shannon, hello, Ryanair 39 flight level 207, flight level 190.
And we are 4.5. Okay, with altitude less than 2.
Ryanair 300, Shannon Control, good evening, identified, continuous clear.
That's all, Ryanair 300.
Delta 154, contact approach 121 decimal 1.
1.1,
Victor Golf Alpha 087, defense
Let's
flight
get
level
rid of the anti-ice.
Instead of a 9, it's no terminal length.
Ryanair 300, turn right by 10 degrees and 4 minutes.
Right by 10 degrees, and you're heading at setting 7, Ryanair 300.
I'll just copy, thank you.
So 18:40 minutes plus 3 minutes. That actually works fine for us. It should have taken us another 6 minutes to get there, which is 5:04. We may be handed over to London.
Victor Golf Alpha 087, clear direct Derek.
Direct, from the length.
So everyone still looks happy.
Ryanair 3, Ryanair defense flight level 180, I'll have further descent to the shore.
So 1912. Which gives us what to make it at 1.5. Best altitude 2.
Ryanair 3, Ryanair defense flight level 170.
Flight level 170, Ryanair.
Ryanair 300, clear direct 220 now, 201 Romeo arrival, running runway 16 Moscow.
Right, that's all on Romeo arrival, then clear direct, which waypoint again, Ryanair 39?
Ryanair 300, clear direct to Tiffel.
Direct Tiffel.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, contact Shannon 131.150.
Shannon 131.150. Thanks for the service, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Thanks for flying.
So 131.
Call for Kilo for Romeo Echo report to indicated
Decimal 15. So, quick 10 check. Pressures still climbing, still same. 25 cleared, 25 climbing. Shannon control, good evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee. Passing flight level 210, climbing 250, direct Everett.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, Shannon control, good day, identify climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Ryanair 221 Yankee. So set once, twice, and that should be on the climb page 3 times. So we might get 123.9 now.
Delta 1525, Oscar 1.
So, have we got Gatwick's 8s? Yeah.
Roger, ORK 1 Lima right, program way 28, Delta 1525.
Flight CJR 5 Fox Echo, contact Shannon Control 124.7, bye-bye.
So, looks like we are going to be 5 minutes.
Delta Kilo, contact Shannon Control 124.7, bye-bye.
124.7, still boarding.
And once we get to Everett, I will turn the centre tanks on, burn some of that fuel off.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, contact London Control 123.9, bye-bye.
London 123.9, thanks for the service, have a great evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee. London Control, good evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee, passing flight level 275, climbing flight level 330, Everett.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, London, hello, Willow 2 Hotel arrival, route direct Bedeck.
Willow 2 Hotel arrival, direct Bedeck, Ryanair 221 Yankee. Try and gives us much of a
From
short
Cook 7 November Romeo, descend to altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend to altitude 40 and QNH 104. 7
Yeah,
November.
so that's us above Everett at
Radio Rock 188.
50,
Is it actually in the UK file?
260 and 310 kilos of fuel. So we are not going that way.
Great. Minus 70 Mike, contact Shannon 131.150.
So Willow 2 Hotel Medic.
From Squawk 7 November, Romeo, turn right, heading 090 degrees.
Right, 090 degrees. 7
Willow 2
November
Hotel.
ready.
Right, Willow minus 2.
Rhino 5 Lima, descent flight level 80.
Descent flight level 80, right there, 5 Lima.
West 9301 London, Highway, you staked under it all there. Squawk 0326, report final runway 27.
So what is the actual weather at Gatwick?
I report final runway 27, Swift 93.
Looking quite nice.
Speed band 782, contact Copenhagen Control 121.375.
Good God, that was too on the radio.
121, this is 1375, Seabird 782. Have a great evening, sir. Bye-bye.
Tom Jet 8 Bravo Hotel, speed 220, descent flight level 80.
And flight level 80,
So there's 300. Let's get this pump.
Solid Control, good evening. East 58 Golf Tango, holding 5 Mike 1 running. Chest, Redford. Easy 58 Golf Tango, Robin. Happy, I'll call you back in 2 minutes, just due to the TMA getting a little bit busy. Okay.
So stands airport info on the charts.
Solid Control, good evening. Tom Jet 28 Victor, flight level 220.
That should be all I need.
Tom Jet 28 Victor, London, Harrow, flying flight level 360. Correction, 340. Oh no, I can't do it the other way around. Disregard, descent flight level 110. Get it right in the
You see that?
Descent flight level 110, just very close to Tom Jet 28.
I've looked at that many Shannon tags today, I've lost. Tom Jet 8 Bravo Hotel, lead.
And the voice
Thanks,
delivery.
Tom Jet 8 Bravo Hotel, lead Mersey, heading 090 degrees.
Lead Mersey 090 degrees, Tom Jet 8 Bravo.
Speed 1, contact Shannon 131.150. 131.150.
ATIS 13422.
1,000 to go.
Squawk 7 November radio.
Which is not what it is in real life, but never mind.
Speed 18 knots, altitude 3,000 feet. 7 November ready.
Charlie Juliet Alpha 888, runway 23, pressure on
So we'll take whatever stand we want.
2906.
Take off, for triple eight.
Lots of Gatwicks. Anyway, tower.
Swift 9301 final again.
Okay.
Swift 9301, section runway 27 cleared to land, surface wind westerly at fine.
Runway 27, Swift 9301.
So 12682 is.
Right now, 5 Lima, descent to altitude 4,000 feet, QH1014.
2422 is tower.
4,000 feet, QH1014. Thank you.
28 is ground. Should be us.
Shamrock 247, wet and ready, descent flight level 240, level 10 miles before that trip.
Handed over to a lot of people. Anyway, descent forecast.
Solid Control, hello, Charlotte, we forecast with you. 1245.
Runway 34 Golf London Control, you route direct, Oxford, 1 Golf arrival.
Charlie 36, no information. Romeo, and advise aircraft type on first contact.
Just go cut that off.
Right, so
the text.
Shamrock 633, when ready, descent flight level 140, level by FedEx.
270
140 level by Bedeck, also level control. I do not seem to have the Oscar Charlie Kilo 2 Foxtrot arrival. I only seem to have the Oscar Charlie Kilo 1 Zulu arrival.
Roger, okay, I'll call you back. I can do Alpha 888, report your pumping level, and now flight level 110. Level 3, climb to 110, good triple 8. Is 58 Golf Tango, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff, wind variable 3. Take off runway 23 right.
1.6, 63.1.
FedEx 5208, contact London Control, 132.6.
132.6
for the landing.
FedEx 5208.
Thomas Cook 7 November Romeo, turn right heading 210 degrees, clear line approach runway 23 right.
Right, 210
Oh, we have 6.6 currently.
7 November Romeo.
Gotta go down to, it says 4.8, but I think we'll get a bit more of a CDA.
ED train on X-ray, Roger, I sent you a Unicom message, thanks, bye bye.
150.8, ED39 X-ray, thank you sir. EA.
Running control, good evening, Ryanair 557, we're base 737-800 at Manchester, on stand for 42, QNH 1014 with Delta, radio check.
And 557 hello, radio 5.
He's got all that grief to deal with as well.
And Ryanair 557 request, IFR to Gatwick, please.
So...
Central QX5 PDC, and all stations London broadcasters just opened another sector, so I'm going to be busy just for a minute handing off other aircraft, so please don't get annoyed if I just put in. From Jet 28 Victor, contact London 126.
We need about 5,000 feet to make Foxtrot Romeo. We can also
126,
make Golf Romeo. So let's...
Runner 221 Yankee, contact London 126, decimal 075.
Say again, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Runner 221 Yankee, contact London 126, decimal 075.
London 126.075, sorry about that, Ryanair 221 Yankee, thanks.
Thomas Cook 7 November Romeo, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 p.m.
Alright.
Flight level 80, lead 10 max heading 230 degrees, vector dial left runway 27,
Under control, good evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee, flight level 330, direct Bedeck.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, London Control, good evening. Yeah, Willow 2 hotel arrival.
Expecting Willow 2 hotel arrival, Ryanair 221 Yankee. Caution, fuel pumps off. Caution cleared. Those two guys doing on top of each other. It's a bit of a stiff wind heading pretty much straight over Cardiff and just to the north of Bristol. See it particularly well, but quite nice. Let's get our expected fuel on landing 60.5. Gives us a VREF of 143, so 148 on the approach. 11 over 0 decimal for the islands. Course of 258. And before we got headed on, I was just in the process of
London, hello, Simon, 3-4 Golf.
trying to measure the distance.
Ryanair 3-4 Golf, London Control, good evening. Hotnet 1 Golf arrival.
Hotnet 1 Golf, Ryanair 3-4 Golf.
16. 24, we don't want to do that, so I think it's water break 2 for the second high-speed exit. Well, Echo is the first high-speed exit, but we'll aim for Golf Romeo. And let's have a look at actual arrival, shall we? Willow Bravo 2 Hotel, we're going to go directly into Midhurst, Mayfield, in. So, I think there's one Midhurst.
Subject 28 Victor, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, QNH 1018.
There we are, probably good vectors. Going to leave the courses set.
Descend to altitude 2,500 feet and just confirm QNH 1018. Subject 3 Victor.
Correction, QNH 1016.
Stocking ground speed 500.
1015 knots.
One in Charlotte, highway protocol level 350.
Charlotte 958 under control. Good evening.
That's in UK. Wish they had said that they wanted traffic because there's
Ryanair 221 Yankee, when ready, descend flight level 140, level by Bedeck.
When ready, descend flight level 140, level Bedeck. Ryanair 221 Yankee. So 140. Yeah. Let's just check the legs.
Tom Jet
Bedeck is
28
in,
Victor,
so that will work
turn
fine.
right
Aeroplane
heading
will descend
360
of its
degrees.
own accord. There we go.
Right heading
She's slowing down
360
already.
degrees. Subject 3 Victor.
Flight time, wow.
9301, just begin.
Station calling London Control at Guernsey. Say any message.
9301, just begin.
Just check the haters again.
Station 9201, Roger, taxi as required.
Okay, taxi to 9301.
Ryanair 3454, London Control, good evening. Neptune 023 Juliet, London Control. Good evening, Jersey 1 Alpha, arrival, landing runway 26.
Jersey 1 Alpha.
Neptune 067 Juliet, descend flight level 80.
280.
Tom Jet 28 Victor, just taking you across the localizer to onto a downwind right hand.
Yeah, no worries, we need time to leave the speed Subject 3.
Is that in front of us Gloucester or is that Bristol? It's Bristol. There's Gloucester. Ah no, Filton doesn't have any lights anymore. What a waste. Right.
Shamrock 958, contact Shannon Control, frequency 130.150, goodbye.
131.150, Shamrock 958.
Tom Jet 28 Victor, turn right, heading 0 90 degrees.
Right, 090 degrees, contact straight Victor.
Ryan 34 Golf, please be away from the cockpit for about 3 minutes to concentrate.
Ryan 34 Golf, roger.
There's nothing wrong with carrying a bit of extra speed. Seeing as if we're going to be held level. Just use a little less energy.
Tomjet to a Victor, turn right heading heading 230 degrees, closing from the right, cleared ILS approach runway 27.
Turn right 230, closing from the right, cleared ILS runway 27, contact straight Victor.
So let's just give her a blast of the ice. Let's get the belts on, see there's head shakes showing it as a little bumpy. Stopwatch, so over Bristol, there we go. I've done that in real life.
Neptune 023 Juliet, descend to altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1018.
Every 5,000
Tomjet 203, the fully established.
Tomjet to a Victor, runway 27, cleared land, surface wind 270, 9 knots.
Here's the land 7, Tomjet 203.
So are we coming up to a little bit of cloud? Looks like it. Burn some additional fake fuel.
Ryder 34 Golf, London Control, are you back with me? Ryder 221 Yankee, contact London Control, frequency 129.425. Bye-bye.
London 129.425. Thanks for the service. Have a great evening. Ryder 221 Yankee.
Report that.
London Control, good evening. Ryder 221 Yankee, passing flight level 1905, descending flight level 140, level by Bedeck.
Ryder 221 Yankee, London Control, roger, flight heading 1003.
Flight heading 100 degrees, Ryder 221 Yankee.
Papa Golf Kilo, you're a bit high there, so I'm going to be extended vector and continue present heading, descend flight level 80. Yeah, not through my choosing, continue present heading and descend flight level 80, Papa Golf Kilo. Yeah,
Ryanair 39, Ryanair London, hello, Ryanair 39 for X-ray, flight level 160.
Ryanair 394 X-ray London control, what?
Sounding nice and busy.
London control, good evening. Shuttle 16 Tango with you. Land on director departure at spot 4,000 feet.
Stand by, very easy. 18 Golf Yankee will put your heading to Gatwick director 126.825.
Head Gatwick 1, speed 1.
Ryanair 394 X-ray, route direct to Bexa. Ryanair 394 X-ray, route direct to Bexa.
Can you spell it?
God.
Relate Bexa, Ryanair 39 for X-ray, higher.
Shamrock 633, resume navigation direct to Hoxton, descend flight level 80. Shamrock 633, direct to Hoxton, descend flight level 80.
Direct Oscar Charlie Kilo, descend flight
Just
level 80,
say Oscar,
Shamrock 633.
Shamrock 633, come to direct to 119 at 4725.
Oh no, this is decimal 725, Shamrock 6.
It's me, Heathrow.
Steward 1012, contact Gatwick direct to 126.85.
126.825, Speedbird 101, mate.
So we've got that pre-tuned.
Shuttle 16 Tango London Sport, identifying now, flight level 80.
Mine gave me a headache.
Squawk island, climb now, flight level 80, shuttle 16 Tango.
Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, descend flight level 100.
1,000 to go.
Level 100, Speedbird 78, nice shot.
Negative, that was for Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, descend flight level 100.
Descend flight level 100, Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango.
Ryanair 394 X-ray, confirm your route and direct to Bexa.
We're direct Bexa, Ryanair 39 for X-ray, but it's completely
Ryanair 394 X-ray. Ryanair 394 X-ray, negative, your route to the next trip on your route to Bexa.
We are direct Bexa, Ryanair 39 for X-ray.
Ryanair 394 X-ray, climb flight level 210.
Climbing 210, Ryanair 39 for X-ray.
Ryanair 394 X-ray, report region to London 126.075.
126.075, Ryanair 39 for X-ray, thank you.
Ryanair 125 reporting right downwind, runway 20.
Go Kilo Whiskey, Roger, report final.
Ryanair 125 might requesting further time.
Stand by, please.
Radar releasing off, take 6, controlling for 5,000, and result from 1
Oscar Charlie Papa Sport, by day. Ryanair 125 might make that request to London 126.075. Ryanair 125 might under control 126.075.
Goal.
Papa Golf Kilo, turn left, heading 353.
And left to 350, Papa Golf Kilo.
Ryanair 125 under control, Julia Alpha, okay, decimal 075. Speedbird 78 Mike Charlie, descend flight 190.
Well, the man Speedbird 78, nice shot.
Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, descend flight 190.
Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, say again please.
Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, descend flight 190.
Same flight level 900, Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango.
Shuttle 16 Tango, turn left, heading 360 degrees, climb flight level 190. Left heading 360 degrees, climb flight level, was that 190? Okay, Shuttle 16 Tango. Shuttle 16 Tango, 8 up.
Under control, good evening, Tomjet 4758, Falcon 1, X-ray, contact.
Tomjet 4758 under control, squawk identity, climb now, flight level 270.
Walking rider, climb now, flight level 270, Tomjet 4758.
Under control, level 2 Alpha 888. Sorry, Tomjet 4758, stop climb, flight level 80.
Stop climb, flight level 80, Tomjet 4758.
Okay, Juliet Alpha 888, under control, roger.
London Highlands, running 34 call.
Liner 34 Golf, under control. Hello, when ready, send flight level 210.
Send flight level 210, running.
Speed 2 Charlie Tango, contact Abbott Director 126.825.
126.825, thanks very much, Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, bye-bye.
Also, good evening, Speedbird 752, passing 4,100, Falcon 1 X-ray.
Speedbird 452 under control, squawk identity, climb now to altitude 6,000 feet.
Full guidance time 6,000, Speedbird 752.
Rhino 221 Yankee, turn right, heading 145, turn 145 for Rhino 221 Yankee.
Turn right heading 145 degrees, Rhino 221 Yankee.
EG 58 Golf Tango, climb flight level 330.
330, thanks.
Let's just do a direct Midhurst in case we need to. I'm not sure why he did that. Just seems like extra work to me, but
Agent 573 under
miles.
control, report your clear level. Roger.
Okay, so
278 Mike Charlie, maintain flight level 90 and reaching traffic is crossing 1,000 feet away.
can't see. Look like we're invisible moisture.
Beware of traffic, please, moisture. Shuttle 16 Tango, turn left heading 325 and report back heading to London 132.6. Left heading 325 and report back heading to London 132.6. Shuttle 16 Tango. Speedbird 752, flight level 70.
Again, Speedbird 752.
Speedbird 752, flight level 70.
Flight level 70, Speedbird 752.
Rhino 221 Yankee, descend flight level 130.
Descent flight level 130, Rhino 221 Yankee.
Alpha Golf Kilo, turn right heading 060 degrees, descend to altitude 6,000 feet. The QNH is 1014.
Turn right heading 060, descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1014.
1,000 to go.
Ground control, leading Lufthansa 46, 220.
Lufthansa 46, trying to be close to Roger. Break Rhino 221 Yankee, route direct to Holly.
Route direct Holly, Rhino 221 Yankee.
Echo Juliet Alpha 888, speed 2209.
220, Echo 888.
Good. Okay, direct
Rhino
Holly.
221 Yankee, speed 220 knots or break.
Speed 220 or greater, Rhino 221 Yankee.
Echo Juliet Alpha 888, descend flight level 140.
140, Echo 888.
Anyway, let's check the ATIS. 141013, so nothing has changed. 26 left, winds increased a little.
Super 78 Mike Charlie, contact Abbott Director 126.825.
I'm tuned in.
Super 78 Mike Charlie 126.825.
126.825.
So let's get rid of
Rhino
this.
221 Yankee, descend flight level 110.
That's level 110, some places.
Alpha Golf Kilo leaving control airspace in 3 miles, seeking custom service.
God, he's got all that to deal with as well.
Right, leaving control airspace, taking place in service, Alpha Golf Kilo.
Burst.
Rhino 1 Tango X-ray London, time flight level 210.
Level 310 Mango.
Disabled. Good.
Rhino 221 Yankee, descend flight level 100.
Descent flight level 100, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Rhino 221 Yankee, full Gatwick directed with speed 136.825.
Gatwick director with a speed 126.825. Thanks for service, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
AGN 573, descend flight level 110. Speed 78 Mike Charlie, was that you trying to call us home?
Firm speed 78 Mike Charlie, flight level 90, inbound Holly, Airbus 319, we have information Sierra.
Speed 78 Mike Charlie, thank you. Information, yes, Sierra is now current. Landing 26 left, no delay. Descend flight level 7, correction, leave Holly, heading 050 degrees, descend flight level 70.
Leave Holly, heading 050, down to flight level 70, speed 78 Mike Charlie.
Speedbird 1012, sorry, Speedbird 1012, turn left heading 290 degrees, and make sure you're descending down to altitude 3,000 feet.
Turn left heading 290 degrees and 3,000 feet. 016.
Director, good evening, Ryanair.
Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, sorry, break Speedbird 1012, when established localizer, runway 26 left, descend on the glide path.
When established on the glide, descend with the glide, sorry, correction. When established, descend with the glide path, Speedbird 1012.
Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, speed 180 knots.
1,000 to go.
Descend altitude 3,000 feet, 118 knots, Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango.
And are you Ryanair calling up just now? Pass your message.
Director, good evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee, speed 220 knots or greater, 738 with information Sierra Q and H1013.
Ryanair 221 Yankee Gatwick Director, hello, landing runway 26 left, no delay, and speed 220 knots.
26 left, speed 220 knots, Ryanair 221 Yankee, thanks.
Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, turn left heading 350 degrees.
It's 10.
Left heading 350 degrees, Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango.
Packs are set down.
Speedbird 1012, speed 160 knots or greater until 4 DME.
160 or greater speed and 40
Speedbird 1012, contact Gatwick Tower, call sign only 124.225, bye-bye.
Call sign only 124.225, Speedbird 101.
Gatwick Director, helicopter call for Sierra, good luck.
Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango, turn left heading 290 degrees, when established localizer runway 26 left, descend on the glide path.
Left heading 290 degrees, and we'll call established on the glide path, Speedbird 2 Charlie Tango.
Speedbird 78 Mike Charlie, turn left heading 020 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1014, 28 miles from touchdown.
Left heading 20 degrees, down to 3,000 feet, 104
Helicopter calling up just a moment ago, stand by, remain outside, control airspace, QNH 1014 Gatwick.
1014 outside control airspace at the control point.
Go with our entry to 18 Golf Yankee River and emit 4000 to traffic on runway. Speed at 2 Charlie Tango, speed 160 knots to maintain until 4 DME.
160 to 4 DME, speed at 2 Charlie Tango.
EG 18 Golf Yankee Gatwick direct hello, vectoring for an ILS approach runway 26 left. Revect, or 18 Golf. Speed at 2 Charlie Tango, contact Gatwick Tower, call sign only 124.225.
124225, thanks very much. Speed at 2 Charlie Tango.
Right now, 221 Yankee, turn right heading 060 degrees.
Right heading 060 degrees, right, 221 Yankee.
And right now, 221 Yankee, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, right, 221 Yankee.
Easy 18 Golf Yankee, turn left heading 080 degrees. And heading 08 degrees. Golf Oscar Sierra Echo, might pass the message.
Golf Oscar Sierra Echo Mike for an MD 500, 1,200 feet, Sierra 1014, just holding Dorking and requesting burn entry, please. And the full stop landing, ideally if we can make straight into uniform, please, if you can help coordinate with the Golf Oscar Mike.
Golf Oscar Sierra Echo Mike, thank you, score 3751.
3751.
Speed 78 Mike Charlie, turn left heading 300 degrees.
Left heading 300 degrees, speed 78 Mike Charlie.
Right now, 221 Yankee, descent altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1014, right now, 221 Yankee.
Direct good evening, Lufthansa 46, level 90, Sierra.
Lufthansa 46, Gatwick Director, hello, enter the hold at Timber, flight level 90.
Holding at Timber level 90, well, 46.
Speed 78 Mike Charlie, speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, speed 78 Mike Charlie.
Speed 78 Mike Charlie, left turn 29 degrees when established localizer runway 26 left, descend on the glide path.
Continue the left turn to 290 when established the glide path. 78 Mike Charlie.
Right now, 221 Yankee, turn left heading 040 degrees.
Left heading 040 degrees, right at 221 Yankee.
And right now, 221 Yankee, stop descent, flight level 70.
Yeah, we're connected to Alpha 888.
Stopping descent, flight level 70, right at 221 Yankee.
1,000 to go.
Exec jet 888, Gatwick Director, hello, hold up Willow, delay less than 5 minutes, descend flight level 80.
Well, hold up Willow and descend flight level 80, triple 8.
Easy 18 Golf Yankee, turn right heading. Easy 18 Golf Yankee, turn right heading 090 degrees. Right, 10 degrees, 09 degrees, 18 speed. Aegon 573, Gatwick Director, hello, landing 26 left. Hopefully you're holding at Timber now. Hold at Timber, flight level 80.
London, Gatwick, hello, it's right, 34 Golf, 24.
Right at 221 Yankee, turn left heading 340 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1014.
Left heading 340 degrees, descend altitude 3,000 feet, QNH 1014, right at 221 Yankee.
Right now, 34 Golf, Gatwick Director, hello, landing runway 26 left, route Holly Willow, hold up Willow, delay 5 to 10 minutes.
26 left, hold up Willow, and something right if
And Ryanair 34 Golf, descent flight level 90.
Descent flight level 90, running.
Easy 18 Golf Yankee, turn left heading 040 degrees.
And it's 040 degrees.
Okay, on 573, confirm holding at Timber.
Copy, holding 10 minutes beyond 10
Ryanair 221, brake, sorry, disregard, speedbird 78, Mike Charlie, contact Gatwick. Tower, disregard, speed 160 and up to maintain until 4 DME.
160 to 4, speedbird 78, Mike Charlie.
Speedbird 78, Mike Charlie, thank you, contact Gatwick Tower, course line only 124.225.
Course line only 124.225, excellent job, see you again, speedbird 78, Mike Charlie.
Thank you, kind words. Easy 18 Golf Yankee, turn left heading 020 degrees, descend to altitude 3,000 feet.
023, 3,000 feet.
Hey, on 573, sorry, just triple checking here. Are you in the hold at Timber?
That would show in May. Sorry, May 5 Alpha Yankee. Flight level 80.
On 573, turn left heading 030 degrees, descend flight level 70.
Left heading 0 degrees, descend flight level 70.
Right, 221 Yankee, sorry about this, turn left heading 210 degrees, descend to, correction, turn left heading 210 degrees, close localized terminal.
No problem, left turn heading 210 degrees, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Easy 18 Golf Yankee, turn right, or the long way round, heading 340 degrees.
2,500.
I think that's me, 18 Golf Yankee, right, 340 degrees.
Gatwick Echo 888, can you confirm 80 for me?
Exec 888, A firm, holding at Willow now, flight level 80.
Roger, copy, level 8.
Speed of 1012, are you on frequency? Ryanair 221 Yankee, descent to altitude 2,000 feet.
Descend altitude 2,000 feet, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
And Ryanair 221 Yankee, turn right heading 230 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 26 left.
Turn right heading 230 degrees, cleared ILS approach, runway 26 left, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
1,000 to go.
Aegon 573, turn right, that's right turn, all the way round, heading 360 degrees. Easy 18 Golf Yankee, roll out, heading 31, correction, roll out, heading 320 degrees.
Roll out, 3.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, speed 160 and up to or greater until 4 DME.
160 or greater until 4, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Lufthansa 460, send flight level 80.
descend level 80 from 46.
Executive 888, descend flight level 70.
Level 70, triple 8.
Ryanair 34, Golf, descend flight, disregard. Easy 18 Golf Yankee, speed 180 knots or greater.
Remain 200.
Charlie Director, Helicopter Golf Oscar Sierra, Echo Mike, holding Dorking.
Golf Oscar Sierra Echo Mike, sorry, you are identified. Just stand by 2 minutes.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, established ILS 26 left 4 miles.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, contact Gatwick Tower, call sign only 124.225.
Tower 124.225, call sign only, thanks very much, great job Ryanair 221 Yankee. Tower, good evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, hello Gatwick, 26 actually cleared the land, 290 degrees,
1,000 feet, stabilized, missed approach altitude
left,
stop.
Ryanair 221 Yankee. Well, that was busy.
Approaching 26 left.
Feet on the controls. Everything's nice and stable, so let's disconnect everything.
500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Yeah, there's a bit of a float there. Do. Versus deployed. Let's have some manual braking.
80 knots.
4,000 feet remaining.
There's 60. It's 40 knots. Maybe we did make the first. That was a bit unnecessary, never mind. Ryanair 221 Yankee vacated.
Tower 321, 30 left, clear takeoff, the surface wind 290 degrees, 10 knots.
Still got a reverse deployed.
Approaching 08 left.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, second right Juliet, hold short of Romeo.
Second right Juliet, hold short Romeo, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Tower,
Easy 18 Golf Yankee, hello Gatwick, continue approach number 1, surface wind 290 degrees, 10 knots. Shimmer 321 squawk mode, Charlie. Ryanair 221 Yankee, ground 121 decimal 8.
Ground 121 decimal 8, thanks very much Ryanair 221 Yankee.
ED 18 Golf Yankee 2.
Yeah, we're ground. Good evening, Ryanair 221 Yankee, vacated 26 left, turning right, Juliet.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, go ground, hello, the hold short Romeo via Juliet.
Hold short Romeo via Juliet, Ryanair 221 Yankee.
Just delaying right, Charlie, give way to the Ryanair 737, passing left to right on Papa.
Hey, firm, we have him in sight. We'll give way, Speedbird 709, shall we?
Right, is that the aeroplane cleaned up? Taxi, we have radar off, landing lights off, strobes are on, steady, transponder is out off.
EZ29 Lima Delta, going ground, hello, you are cleared to Chania, at make to X-ray departure, squawk 5201.
Auto brake off. CP flight directors are on.
EZ29 Lima Delta,
Flag
correct.
set. Altitude set. Start switches. Managed to forget those. Prop heat is off. And APU is not on yet. Okay, Romeo all the way down. Quite a long way. So that was actually just over an hour. A few extra points. Let's see what that was. Touchdown 208 feet per minute. Didn't seem that firm, never mind. Terrible, not great. And a bit floaty as well.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, you can taxi stand 185 Juliet.
Taxi stand 185 Juliet, Ryanair 221 Yankee. So we are going to continue all the way along in the left turn, and it's the 5th left.
Ground 18 Golf Yankee, Juliet, short of the road.
Easy 18 Golf Yankee, go ground, hello, taxi stand 112 via Juliet, Romeo and Lima.
112 Juliet, Romeo, Lima, 1.
So there's Romeo, Quebec, and we will probably take a left and immediate right on Papa to follow Juliet. And then it's the 5th stand on the left.
take out the ground speed that's over my Charlie. We're on standard 2-2, shutting down. Thanks for the service. Excellent. It's all the way. See you again.
There's something like Charlie, thanks flying, see you later.
Here it.
So, fifth stand on the left, that was 27. So, the next marking will be 1. We're looking for number 5, so let's get the APU on. One, 2, 3, 4, and this will be stand on the left. Beans on one engine. Best turn ever, but mine will get there. Let's see what it's like from outside. No stand guidance. Good. Brake set. Transponders off. Two blues, one red. Engine's dead.
Down to ground with the 573, back to down to ground 828, right, and via drop.
So let's get the codes, rear stairs. And the front package load up, called up. And there is our flight complete.
Ground got the ground
Yep, I just realised my mic was muted, apologies.
There we got 2650 on board. Left to 670, right.
Agent 573, you've missed the turning there onto Juliet, so if you take your next right on Kilo and you can take stand 135.
Well, there was quite a bit of traffic about, but much sat along here. Flight's come in. That is us done. Gatwick ground, Ryanair 221 Yankee shutting down. Stand 18, thanks for the service, have a great evening.
Ryanair 221 Yankee, thanks for flying, see you later.
Thanks, bye. Good.
Eastern 573.
Oh, I forgot to add the progress widgets.
Asian 573, you've missed the turning onto Juliet, so if you continue straight ahead onto Quebec, then left onto Lima, you can take stand 111.
Copy. To Quebec and Lima, time parking 111 with the unfortunate. Thank you very much.
Well, there we go. I don't think anybody has watched this. Certainly nothing in the chat, so no questions to ask. But if you find that you are watching this subsequent to the stream, I hope it's provided useful. Like I say, I don't provide tutorials. I will answer questions if there are any in the chat, or at least if I know if there's anybody watching and they have got questions. But it's just, I like to record my flights, and it also gives me an opportunity to give people an idea of how they should perhaps be operating the airplane, although it's probably not perfect. Anyway, without further ado, there's the aeroplane sat parked, and that is why checked for those. I will answer questions if there are any in the chat, or at least if they're watching and they have got questions.
Grounded jet, okay.